right now, just trying something out. I'm doing a little trial.
I think we need. It was at this point in the proceedings.
Welcome to the experimental sessions.
The experimental sessions, yes. I'm using OBS to stream out to YouTube, just trying something out.
Nice.
Yes.
I want to try OBS into Zoom if I can manage it.
Into Zoom.
I'd like to.
Out
into
of
Zoom.
Zoom.
Into Zoom.
Into Zoom.
No.
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 You don't know.
I don't know.
Bullshine, raging bullshine, raging bullshine.
It's something, because if you'd have said that phrase 4 months ago, you Simon, as our tech wizard, would not have understood what the bloody hell we were all talking about. Yeah, I want to do the Zoom into OBS or OBS out into, because even though you knew what OBS was, hadn't got a clue about Zoom, wouldn't be talking about all this malarkey, all this stuff we've learned.
All new skills with a Z.
Yeah, and how quickly we've had to pick it up as well.
Yeah, well, that's been a big part of my stress. As you know, I've got the
Technology news brought to you by Reipold's Kegel-powered bicycles, digital telephones, electronic currency, women driving. Brought to you by impresario and man about town, St. John Duffel III.
Now, here's the thing. I think that actually we're doing that all the time.
What, learning?
Self-employed people particularly have to learn new things all the time. And that's a stress in itself, in the sense that you're having to learn new software. If you're trying to do something new or innovative, which self-employed people tend to do more than employed people, then you've got to learn a thing. Right, you said about Zoom. Christian's had to learn WebEx.
And WebEx trainings,
yeah,
which are different things.
Tom, the skill sets of you having to try and run virtual classes, not only on Zoom, but also how you stream live, how you send tracks out so that everybody hears it at the same time. That's all new learning, isn't it?
New invoicing software?
Yes.
Well, yeah. And the problem is you don't have any sort of fallback because obviously in bigger companies you've got the departments to sort of go, right, that's the project, you've got to overhaul this. Whereas when it's us guys, we're just like, is there a YouTube tutorial?
Yeah.
And you're kind of under that. But that wasn't kind of where I was going. Where I was actually thinking was genuinely, now that we're starting to relax off a teensy touch and everything, if we are, at what stage would you feel comfortable going on vacation? And if so, how? And secondly, here in the US, they're starting to talk about opening up outdoor dining at restaurants. Would you? Could you? Should you?
I wouldn't do yet. In all honesty, I'm quite happy with lockdown as it is. And I'm quite happy to be even more cautious and stay in, which is, I think, true of a lot of people. I think the opposite's happened to what they expected, or the floodgates open and everyone wanting to head out. I think there's a chunk of people, I'm one of them, who sort of got used to staying in. I quite enjoy staying in, to be honest with you. I wouldn't actively go out to a restaurant if I didn't have to at the moment.
No. Although we have a holiday booked in October and we are intending to go on it. So a vacation.
Madeira.
Yes.
That's safe in Madeira.
Yes. It's to Ibiza, to the biggest party areas.
Exactly.
Rave ups galore with the duffels. Yeah, I missed. Where's Croydon FM?
Oh, sorry.
You only have that on Facebook Live.
You're listening to Croydon FM on the distorted airwaves here.
Oh,
which is what you need.
Is that disgusting enough for you?
Filthy.
Yeah.
You're listening to Anthem by the Trot Outs.
Nice. It's pronounced and them.
Oh, sorry, yes, and them. Right, there is a traffic jam on the A74 outside the office caused by an overturned bus. This is number 73. Apparently it was empty at the time, which is probably why it turned over.
I love it.
Oh, blimey. So what did you all do yesterday with your day off?
With my free time.
I was working, if I'm honest with you, and I was glad of the break at the end of the day. I had lots of work on. I was doing 2 sessions yesterday. I had 2 very, very long sessions today. I started at 9 a.m. I finished at 2:30 p.m.
And you are the sole employee of the company now, right?
Exactly. It's just me. Hence the T-shirt.
You're the sole employee of your company. I love it.
What's it called? Billet Talk.
Billet Talk. Yeah, very nice.
Billet Talk. Welcome to Billet Talk.
Billet Talk.
It's where we get close and personal.
And then he has to get away from the microphone because he's too loud.
Yes, exactly.
Billet Blast.
Billet Blast.
Billet Blast.
Billet
I was
Blast.
busy yesterday speaking to my partner.
I was, and then I worked till midnight last night.
Good.
Not on that. No, I worked with your partner till 3. I had enough of that. And then
Actually, you did say, Mr. Duffel, because I know why Christian's got busier. Basically, he's got no one else to do the jobs. I know why I've got busier, and everybody would know. How have you become a busier person?
He hasn't got busier. It's just that he's actually doing the work that he's been putting off for so long because there's nothing else to do.
that's not true. That is so not true. No, I've just got projects. I think because we added in the household projects.
The painting. How is the painting of the house?
Well, nothing's happened since the weekend because obviously I've been working on said
you've
project.
got 3 other people in the family. What are they doing? You've got a daughter, a son, and a wife.
Well, they got schoolwork to do, so they're working 9 till 3 every day, and they actually are. So,
what's Mrs. Duffel doing? She's not. She's sunning it in.
No, she's got. Well, not today. She's not because it's pouring with rain.
Oh yeah, we had a monster thunderstorm last night.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't. How exciting!
With the thing that was notable about it, you get thunderstorms here and there, but it was some of the longest rumbles of thunder I have ever heard.
Was it thunder?
Weren't the loudest, but they were loud, like not just the little. You get the little rumblies. This did really loud rumbles, but they lasted for like 25 seconds. I've never heard anything like it.
It carried on. Oh, can I just say, it must be working because we're getting comments even from Vivian Selwood has commented on our YouTube live.
She found us on YouTube Live.
Yes!
Get off YouTube!
And
you don't want to... Yeah.
And Boycott Digby's been commenting as well.
Love it.
And he said, "What do you do after a long session, Christian?" So I'm not sure what it means by that.
I watched TV. Actually, I watched a really good film last night. I'm halfway through, and it's a good film.
Is that the movie title? I'm halfway through.
No.
What is
Should
that?
I tell you about the film? Is it worthy
quick,
of the movie?
Culture Report.
Yes. Get any excuse to run a jingle.
It's the Culture Report with noted collection enthusiast Christian John Billett.
Have you heard of the film? And it's a true story.
And it's a true story. No, I've not heard of that.
No, called Moneyball.
Yes. Oh, I watched it. It's very good. It was very good.
I'm halfway through, so don't spoil it. It's with Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill. And Philip Seymour Hoffman, which was a surprise.
And
Seymour Hoffman.
oh no, sorry. Do you know,
and Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's in it as well.
Excellent.
Do you know what? I completely blanked on it, even though I've also seen Moneyball, but I was thinking you meant the big crash.
Yeah.
Where my brain went. But yeah, Moneyball's excellent. I did enjoy it. It was lots of fun. Fun fact. Fun fact, and I don't think it gives away too much of the movie. Well, because it is based on a true story. It was a very, I know the vague synopsis. I'll try not to give away too much of anything, but it's a very successful. It was a very successful technique.
Yeah, it's not spoiling the movie because it
was using stats rather than
intuition.
Well, not even just intuition. It would seem to make sense. Well, this guy's a really good batter and he gets home runs and does this and this. So you'd want to get him on your team. It makes sense. It's not just like guesswork and, hey, he's a great guy. He's a great guy to go drinking with. Let's go. But the fun fact was that very shortly afterwards...
Was that another one of your...
Come on, Kenny, keep going.
Being insulted on YouTube now instead of just Facebook.
Oh, it doesn't matter where you are. You can be in shoot. I've just told the Facebookers where we are.
I mean, shush. Finish this.
Go on.
But it was adopted by everybody. So very quickly it became a completely neutral playing field again. So that's the aftermath of the movie.
I didn't know
because
that.
it was such a good technique. Everybody took it on, then it just became.
And it's cancelled everything out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a complete and utter game changer. An
Pun
absolute
intended.
genius. Absolute genius.
Well, it's worth watching. It's very good. It's on Netflix, free. Enjoy.
Excellent. Thank you.
Very enjoyable. Oh yeah, hey, that's a good little feature. What's good on Netflix for free?
Moneyball.
What's the best things to watch for free right now?
Good question.
Have you watched? I've talked about this before, I'm sure, on Crap Chat. Have you watched How I Met Your Mother?
No.
No, I never kind of loved. It always felt a little bit to me, but I never tried it, so that I could. I like watched a bit of one and was like,
Yeah. If you get up a couple of episodes, it's actually really funny. There's a lot of wit in it, really well scripted. It's a bit annoying occasionally that it doesn't resolve to it sort of skirts around the issue of how he met his future wife. But I like the concept. It's basically Friends in New York.
Yeah.
But set with a different kind of group of friends and a different kind of flavour to it. And I really like it. I think it's really good.
Have you ever watched Ozark?
No.
I think you'd enjoy it. It's very good. That's on.
Why?
It's fantastically acted. It's really dark and funny. It's not a comedy. It's got a great cast as well.
And presumably set in the mountain range with
Ozark.
The Ozarks, and that isn't it. So is it about settlers, pilgrim settlers who are
it's about money laundering. It's about money laundering.
Ooh.
It's about this regular family, and I can't remember the actors now, but Laura Linney's in it.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, and you
She's
know the
really
guy
good.
as well. The guy, I can't remember his name now, but you'll know exactly who he is. Him. And it's about a regular family that get caught up in money laundering and do it really, really well. And this is season 3 now.
So it's
But
like it's
really
a little
dark.
bit of Breaking. It's a little bit of Breaking Bad, really.
Yeah, it is a little bit of Breaking Bad, actually. Yeah, but it's
Okay.
dark. It's pretty graphic, but very, very good. It's very good, very good. I think you'd enjoy it.
Actually, that's a good point to come on to, because I thought it might be nice to start a little bit of a regular feature, a little Vox Pop. What's a Vox Pop?
What's a Vox Pop?
Yeah, what's a Vox Pop?
Soundbite.
Well, Vox Pop. No. Who speaks a little bit of Latin?
Me, go on. La do, la das, la dat, la dam, la das, la dance.
Populi. What does Vox Pop mean?
Speak. Popular topics.
Yeah, it's the voice of the people.
Voice of the people. It's on the
Voice of the people. So it's basically going out and talking to people.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what.
Is that where the term pop music comes from then, I assume?
Yeah, popular music. Isn't it funny how that would seem to be very, very...
Or music of the people?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's funny. That would seem very obvious to me, but then I also will often call it popular music as opposed to pop music. So it's a funny old thing. Funny, like super short for superlative.
Yeah.
Yes, that's superlative. That's superlative.
Yeah, or you got all these sort of odd things. Anyway, so I thought it would be a good idea to talk to somebody in the general public, especially with all the turmoil going on in politics and all the rest of it here in the US.
Yeah.
I thought we might be good to communicate with somebody with a slightly different mentality. We're all fairly sort of centrist and culturally British people.
Yeah.
So I thought it might be good. So I put out a little word out on Facebook and asked for sort of somebody who doesn't spend a lot of time online to come on and talk to us.
Oh, that's
Is
great.
this news then? Do we need the news jingle for this one?
I don't know what you need, but
It needs a bit of an intro, doesn't
I'll have
it?
to set him up. I might have to go and find where he is,
Find
because I
the
don't think
person.
he's very familiar with using the internet.
Yeah.
Just so you can come and have a few words with him. Feel free to ask him anything. He says all topics are on
Okay.
All right.
are on the
Well, a bit of a
table.
vox pop.
So let me go and see if I can find him. I've got to go and mess around on the computer to see if I can set up his stream to come and talk to you all. Be back in a second.
Thank you very
No,
much.
excuse me a second.
The Week Report with news, views, and screws.
I'm scared.
I'm a little bit scared as well.
Hang on, what's going on?
This is going to...
How you doing? How you doing? This is the internet. I'm told the internet.
That's right.
Who are we speaking to?
My name's Texs. Thank you very much for asking. And who am I talking to?
You're speaking to Christian from the United Kingdom and Simon from the United
Simon
Kingdom.
K. Knight from the
United Kingdom. Is that near Canada?
No, we're both near London though.
Near Scotland.
My last name, if you needed to know, is Assmaster.
Assmaster.
Yeah, Texs Assmaster. Yeah, that's my name. How y'all doing today?
Doing very well, thank you.
Where are you dialing in from, Tex?
Oh, I'm from west of the Picos. You can see some of the Picos in the background there.
That's right, yes.
It's beautiful. Beautiful sea there.
And what did you want to talk to us about?
Oh, easy, Penelope. There we go.
Is Penelope your horse or your wife?
Well, a little column A and a little column B. She's not the greatest cook, but she's quite a looker and quite the runner.
Excellent. You have excellent teeth, Tex.
Yes. Yeah, good set of gnashes.
They're not they weren't originally mine, but I managed to shoot a man who had a beautiful...
Penelope.
Now.
So what else can you tell us? What else can you tell us, Tex? What are you here to talk to us about?
So, obviously, there's a lot of distress in the United States at the moment. How are you coping down in Texas?
Oh, yeah. Lots of it. What do you mean?
Well, there's riots and all the cities are being shut down. Military are going on the streets. How's that?
The military?
Military.
I don't know nothing about no military. Out here in the Picos, it's the law of the gun. The gun, man's got the gun, man's got the gun, makes the rules.
You're very pale for a Texan.
That's because I got a wide-brimmed hat right here.
Yeah.
Keeps the sun off my skin.
And you cut your own eyebrows?
What? How? Well, I don't know. Yeah,
Do they alternate as your mustache? Which is your mustache and which is your eyebrows?
I don't need to come here to get insulted. My horse will do that for free.
Penelope.
Now, what's your questions? Got some questions for me here.
Well, Tex. Tex, have you been stuck indoors, or have you been allowed to roam free with Penelope?
Oh, I'm one of the only ranch hands in this area. I can go out as much as I like.
And what is it you farm? What do you farm?
What do I farm?
Buffalo, or do you farm horses or sheep?
I'm a real traditional old west kind of guy. I farm artichokes.
Tex, can you turn your radio down a little bit? It's a little bit. I can't hardly hear you.
Oh, sorry. Let me turn down my mood western music.
Definitely me on your pickups radio.
I noticed a slight accent in there, Tex. Are you fully American?
What are you implying, sir?
I noticed your sorry sounded very English.
Yeah, I may have been slightly confused and distracted.
Yeah, and slightly Indian in places too.
Well, I'll have you know, I am part Sikh.
Which part?
Seek and destroy.
The bottom part of me is Sikh.
See,
There's a turban under my hat, but I don't take it off. You'll notice I have my nice neckerchief for keeping the COVIDs away.
Can you put that on or not? No.
No, I can't. It gets in the way of communicating with lily-livered Western English types.
Western. I'm a Westerner.
Yeah, you're a Western Englander.
And Tex, do you have any other friends with you today?
No, I have no friends, just me and my horse.
Okay,
Penelope.
That's right. Though I do have in my coterie a rooster, and there's always the odd coyote.
You know we don't call it a rooster. You know we don't call it a rooster in the UK.
Listen, when you guys learn how to speak English like what I do, then our cultural differences will all be smoothed over.
We call it a cock.
I don't need to know about your hobbies. I thought you was interviewing me.
How old are you, Tex? What's your background? Where are you
How
from?
old am I? I'm 22 years old.
Oh gosh, you've worn well, Tex. It's obviously the outdoor life suits you.
It's a hard life out here in the deserts. Only a cactus for a pillow.
Oh, harsh.
Or for a hemorrhoid cushion.
Did you have a home, or did you live in a tent, or in a?
A tent? A tent? My ceiling is the stars. My bed is a cactus. And my alarm clock is a snake nibbling on my ear.
I like it. Have you, Tex? Have you heard of the film City Slickers?
Oh, you're talking about the cowboy Bible.
Yes.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
I'd love it if Simon and I could come over and you could
Teach us the ways of the West.
I'd love to have you come and spend some time in my big old desert, but I don't have enough room to put you up. I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to be impolite or something.
Hey Tex, have you ever been in the show Oklahoma by any chance?
Well, funny you should ask, because I certainly have. There's the bright golden haze on the meadow. I believe I played the role of Laurie.
Ah, very
of a
good.
lorry?
Yeah.
A lorry.
Yeah.
But like, beep, beep.
Reversed onto the stage. I'm familiar with the role.
I think, yeah, I didn't know I was Aunt Ella.
Oh, yeah, that was the role.
Yeah. Oh, the cowboys and the farmhand. What's the
That's
song?
the one I can't remember.
The
Yeah,
farmer and the cowhand should be friends.
That's the one.
Ah, see, Simon speaks fluent.
I speak fluent Oklahoma.
Nice. Anyhow, my fine friends, I gotta make some moves before my cows all leave me. I gotta make sure they're not eating all my artichokes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
What's
get
going
on.
on there, Daisy Bell? Oh, yeah, she's fixing to move along. Yeah, Daisy Bell. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Quiet.
Get on Penelope. She ready to go?
Penelope, you ready to go?
Excellent.
Don't forget the rooster.
Or the cock,
God.
as we like to call it in the UK. That sounds like a... What's that?
That the bee.
A balloon.
Right, okay, fine.
It's a lot of flora and fauna out here in the Wild West.
All right, Tex. Well, lovely to meet you. We can have our friend Tom back. That would be marvelous.
Yes.
I don't know if you want him.
No, we don't want it. You're right. But
Who's gonna protect you in a gunfight?
Exactly.
No, God.
Not Tom.
All right, my fine friends, I must say adios and mosey on back on to my life, whatever it is that I forgot what I do now. Oh yeah, farming artichokes.
Artichokes. With Penelope.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Adios, my fine England pale pasties but slightly hairy friends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Been wet and rolled on a barbershop floor. All right,
Goodbye.
I'm out. See you later, alligators.
Bye.
Bye.
Tex.
Bye.
That was a mildly racist comment. But as listeners to the show, you are just as guilty as the creators, and therefore are racist yourselves. Racists.
All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right, good, done. How was that then? How did that interview go?
Very well. Yeah,
very well. You seem
Nice,
to.
glad to
You
hear it.
seem to.
Related. You look very similar.
Yes.
Oh, Christ!
Gone.
Left part of the disguise on. Anyway, so I hope that that's brought our respective nations closer together.
I think so. I think we need to introduce more characters to the show. I enjoyed that very much.
Yes.
Well, on that heady high point, bringing peace between white Americans and white English people.
Here we go. Simon's in shock. He doesn't know what to say. He's in awe. He's thinking, I don't know where to go with that.
Shock and awe, yes. I'm looking forward to watching that back.
Yes.
For at least the first 5 minutes.
Yes, his name is actually last name is Ass Ranger. I got that wrong.
What do you mean you got it wrong?
He said his name was Texs Ass Master. It's actually Texs Ass Ranger.
Okay. Not you got it wrong. He got it wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I get so immersed in things, I forget who I am anymore.
Exactly. Sometimes it's
the actor in you.
It is. It's the improviser in him.
It is, definitely.
Alrighty, on that bombshell, we're looking forward to Friday, which is not tomorrow.
No.
The day after.
Fun Day Friday.
Fun Day Friday. Can't wait.
Fun Day Friday.
I've got more characters introduced on Friday, perhaps, or is it just Texs?
It's one here and there.
Okay.
I have got a little quiz if you want it. It's called Twist.
Do we?
It's
I love
called
a Friday quiz.
It's Twisted Celebrity this week.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. So you got that to look forward to.
Let's do it.
Nice. That sounds exciting.
So for our Facebook livers, it's 9 o'clock. We start at 9 o'clock at night in the UK.
I don't know why. Simon's just made this up, but
I think it's a good idea because the kids are down. People can actually relax and sort of.
People are more likely to be on the phones, not at 3 PM when they've all gone back to work.
Yeah, but the prime TV show's on at 9 o'clock, isn't it? All the good TV shows are on.
Who watches TV live?
Nobody watches TV live. Not many. Not these days.
All right.
Anyway, we're live on YouTube now, so that's all good.
Yes.
And so
there we can appeal to the youth market.
That's it. The Ute.
The Ute. YOOF.
Oh, we're just approaching 1,000 listeners for our podcast.
Wow.
I know.
Well, we better leave on a high then and see everyone on Friday.
So, yeah, just to say, Texs probably didn't work quite as well on the podcast.
No. Otherwise, the podcast is called Schizophrenic Tom.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it would be absolutely fine.
If you are listening to this as a podcast, watch the YouTube. It'll make so much more sense.
Have you ever seen the news where they interview people? Have you ever listened to the news where they interview people on the radio?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
There you go.
Excellent. That's right. So if you want to look at our YouTube channel and you're not watching this or listening to this on YouTube, it's The Crap Chat is our channel on YouTube. We've got our Facebook page. And, of course, we've got our podcast from all good podcast subscribing apps.
And we've got each other.
And each other.
Each other. All right. On that note.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
And each other.
I've got you. I've got Christian. And we've got and each other.
Each other. Each other. And hopefully we'll finish this episode at some point.
But our biggest critic this week.
Goodbye.
Why, you want out, don't you? You really want
Yes.
out. We haven't done the full chat yet. We've only done 28 minutes.
We haven't. It's 51.
No,
Yeah, we're way past that.
Yes, probably. All right, let's go. We'll see you.
Bye.
See you on Friday.
Crap chat, crap chat, crap. Look out, we're talking.
Done. Well done.
And we've ended. Well,
Where
that was
did Texs come from?